11.1 Unpleasant School Experiences. The dropout rate in the United States for high school students is staggering. Every year, thousands of students opt for a life outside of school once they're old enough to make the choice. When asked why they drop out of school, they invariably cite unpleasant family or school experiences as the cause. Some have encountered many impediments along the way: drugs, divorce, and gang membership. Others have grown up in abusive homes and need to escape as quickly as possible. Most arrive at adulthood semi-literate. They search for jobs only to discover that because they cannot read, they are doomed to minimum wage jobs with no hope for advancement. They perceive the world as being condescending and quickly become resentful because they have been passed through a system where they didn't learn a thing. Struggling with their feelings of inferiority, some instinctively begin to look for ways to alleviate the problem. Others harbor feelings of resentment and begin engaging in subversive activities, hoping to gain a sense of purpose for living. This turbulent lifestyle frequently leads them to a life of crime and a dead-end street. It is a sad reflection on our current educational system. It shows how ill-equipped the schools are to deal with diverse populations. Selection 11.9, Potato Farmers. Did you know that only half of the potatoes grown in the United States are grown by farmers living in Idaho? The rest of the potatoes are grown by farmers living throughout the country. Many of the farms today have been handed down from great-grandfathers and great-great-grandfathers who were given the land by government officials during the days when the Homestead Act was authorized. While some of the existing farms will be handed down to the boys in the family, others will be sold and bought by the highest bidder. Selection 10.8, We're Related. About a month ago, my girlfriend and I went to a party for someone she used to work with. I decided to go sit on the patio for a while with some of the older men who happened to be there. As we were shooting the bull, I realized that two of those old codgers were related to my grandmother. Who would have known? These guys were my grandmother's cousins. I had no idea there would be anyone there I would know, let alone be related to. After we chewed the fat for a while, I went looking for my girlfriend. Selection 11.5, Painting at Grandma's House. For weeks, we've been talking about how Grandma's house needs to be painted. Finally, the color of the paint was picked. Now Gerard can start painting. The house isn't too big, so it shouldn't take too long to finish the job once he gets started. The house was last painted 30 years ago, so it really needs it. The painting was supposed to get underway last week, but the weather didn't cooperate. It rained for 4 days in a row. It'll be nice when he can start the job and get it finished. Selection 10.5, Visit to the Doctor's Office. Last week, I was waiting for my grandfather in the waiting room at the doctor's office. A good friend of ours came in with his grandfather and sat down and chatted with me while his grandfather went in for his appointment. I was shocked to find out that his grandpa had cancer. He looks like a picture of health. You would never know he was sick. My friend told me that he had started to have bad headaches, and when they went to check it out, they found he had a brain tumor that was malignant. He had planned a trip to Europe, but now he won't be able to go.